Hello everybody, this is JD again. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about something that's going to upset a lot of you. A real lot of you. And I've done this video several times because this is very important. I'm going to talk to you about torture. What it is. Where it is. For you to understand what torture is, you have to understand what war is. War is hell. If you go out and you go and take an M16 like our soldiers use today and shoot somebody for no reason at all, just go out and shoot them, you committed murder. You will go and get arrested and stuff. But because the government says the action's okay, it is now war. We have a lot of people over on the other side of the world in war. That's hell. Remember, I always said, to kill someone is murder. To do it in war is hell. And that's what war is, hell. It is the very last resort. Unfortunately, being that it is such a violence, such an evil, there are some things that we must understand about war. Some things people don't talk about. But you have some people who really want to get up there and make a name for themselves, get their 15 minutes of fame, whatever you want, or they truly are anti-war activists who thinks everyone in the world lives very nicely together, which isn't true. Unfortunately, it's not. So they try to make a case against war. You don't have to make a case against war. It's already there. That's why war is always the last resort. And then Bush went and complicated the matter worse by changing some phrases. He calls Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, enemy combatants. You know what the Geneva Convention calls them, Al-Qaeda? Spy terrorists. Do you know what protections they have under the Geneva Convention of spy terrorists? Spy terrorists, first understand, a spy terrorist is someone who attacks a nation and its people, civilian population, non-combatant people, women and children. And as being such, they have no protection whatsoever by the Geneva Convention. If they are captured alive, they are at the mercy of the country that catches them. Plain and simple. There is no Geneva protection. So, what are they saying there? They're saying, under the Geneva Convention, if you have a spy or a terrorist, torture is okay. Whoa, wait a minute now. Is torture right? No, torture is not right. Nor is war. Nor is a terrorist going killing 50, 60 women and children just for the fun of blowing them up. And then claiming in the name of God. They say Allah, God, whatever they want, it's still the same. The truth of the matter is war is hell. Torture comes along with war. Any nation that says they do not torture is a hypocritical liar. Nancy Pelosi was explaining what we did do. She now denies it. Why does she not say the truth? Maybe she did not want to understand what it was by turning her head the other way, or what, I don't know. But the truth of the matter is, torture comes along with war. We, as a nation, do not torture soldiers. Standard military soldiers, personnel. That's why we had trials for Abu Ghraib prison, because those people, by our standards, were tortured. And we don't torture soldiers. But what about Al-Qaeda and the Taliban terrorists? That is not the same story. Those are people who attack innocent populations, women and children, old men, boys, young girls. To stop them, they're not an organized military. You can't go and boom, bang, just so, and then the country surrenders and they stop. No, they do not stop. They continue until the organization is completely destroyed. They are a terrorist organization. Torture towards them is a whole different standard. You say, yeah, but here's an example of real torture. A man for a half hour being placed in front of a video camera while somebody babbles in a foreign language how terrible this man is because he's part of the pigs of the world that is suppressing another group, which isn't true, but the terrorist wants to make himself sound so great. And then for a half hour he babbles on, and then he cuts the guy's head off. Having that man there, knowing he's going to die for a half hour, that's torture. Well, you may not. Look, the truth of the matter is, war is hell. Unfortunately, in hell, there's torture. The thing that is the difference between us and them is that we will monitor and restrict our torture till it is absolutely necessary, not just for the fun of it. The Baton March, pure torture, not necessary, wasn't needed, but the Japanese wanted to do it. The execution of so many prisoners of war by the Germans, torture, but wasn't needed, just done for the heck of it. That's torture. To monitor it and restrict it to the absolute necessary, but know that it is there, is a tool that's used by our military to save and prevent deaths. Unfortunately, yes, it's terrible. Unfortunately, yes, it's horrible. Unfortunately, war is hell. If I had my ruthers, we would have neither. Never in this world. Never a war, never any torture. But, unfortunately, and to me, if I go to war, I will not play games. This ain't a politician, and it's not a game. It is serious, extremely serious business. And to me, each and every one of you out there, your lives are very, very important. So do know, if I go to war, I'm not playing a game, and that every single tool at my disposal will be used. Will I monitor it? Yes. Will I keep tabs of it? Yes. Will I keep it under control? Yes. But will I eliminate it? Can't. Unfortunately, war is hell. Torture is hell. Sorry. That's the best I can tell you. The absolute truth. I will not lie to you all. Ever. Thank you. This is JD. And that is what torture is.